Hello, hello, hello. This is Logan Wells with Dream Guitars, and here I have a 2021 Model 426 from Klein and Kauffman guitars. As you can tell, this is a very distinctive creature, visually, under the hood, and tonally as well. It's crisp, it's very energetic, it's got a lively response to it, very quick, as I mentioned. The bass has nice snap to it, it's really good for fingerstyle. You get that kind of sound with the thumb, which sounds real good in this thing. It's quick and vibrant, as I mentioned. And, part of that is the tone woods, and part of that is all the cool bracing that they have going on under the hood. So we have Torrefied Sitka spruce on top, very figured Myrtlewood for the back and the sides, and the back plate on the headstock, ebony on the front, we'll get to that. And a gold Evo frets on the fretboard here, which are lovely. They last longer than nickel frets, but they aren't quite as tinny as stainless steel frets, and they look good to boot. And of course we have the other creature comforts, like the Klein bridge here, which is asymmetrical. It has more mass on the bass side than the treble side, which makes sense because these strings are pulling more than these guys. Individual saddles, which you can adjust the setup for as needed. And we have their lovely rosette style here, which alternates this ebony portion with abalone, and then we have, I believe that's maple or potentially spruce. And then we have, of course, that last inner ring of the Torrefied Sitka there as well. Now, under the hood, as I mentioned, the braces are all over the place. There's this really cool thing where there are radial braces which span across, and there's some braces which tie into the sides. There's use of carbon fiber throughout. This is a system that Steve Klein and Steve Kauffman as well have been developing for decades, and it is part of what gives this guitar its immediacy and its presence. And the powerful projection and the bass response that you will hear shortly in the demo. And yeah, just great stuff. We have a couple side dots here for left-hand orienteering, and we have this dramatic break angle here for the headstock, which enables this 0 fret and integrated nut to work very smoothly. And of course we have gold Goto 510 tuners to boot. So here's that Myrtlewood, that book-matched Myrtlewood that I was referring to for the backstrap here, which pairs up very nicely, I do say so myself, with the gold tuners. And then this pale neck, I believe, is maple. Has a slightly thin a slightly thin profile to it, excuse me, that feels very good in hand, sort of almost like an electric guitar in some regards. So keep that in mind. As we get down here, we have a strap button, which corresponds with one at the tail, so you can strap up into this creature, this 426 model, which is not quite as big as their 456, I believe, which is more of the very big hoss, 17 inches, give or take, across the lower bout. This is more on the grand concert side of life. And of course, we have this dramatically figured and book-matched set of Myrtlewood, a very light-colored, gorgeous creature with rosewood bindings throughout to really set it off. The myrtle imparts part of that immediacy to the voice, and it cuts back a little bit on some of the overtones, and so you have a clearer, crisper fundamental, which is just lovely, gotta say. And here we are at the sides. This Klein & Kauffman has a lovely sound port here, which I am such a fan of. Gives you a little more me in the monitor, as they say. And this one is more of a elliptical in shape rather than that straight hole, circular hole that a lot of folks do. And then back here to that Torrefied Sitka spruce top. Oh, also a clear pickguard. So, 2021 Model 426 from Klein & Kauffman. It's an exquisite instrument for just about every application, and if you are interested, please do give us a shout. Cheers.